Hi, this is Raman. Welcome to another episode of the 10,000 Trades Show, where we are mastering trading and creating excellence through the deliberate practice and analysis of 10,000 trades. Today, we'll take a look at a railroad tracks trade setup. A railroad tracks trade setup is a reversal pattern, and we're looking for price to move in the opposite direction of the previous move. So let's go on to our charts and we'll take a look at what a railroad tracks setup looks like, where to enter the trade, where to place our stop loss, and as always, how to exit the trade with a profit. Here we are looking at railroad tracks trade setup. This is your US dollar 1 hour chart. A railroad tracks trade setup is when price moves in one direction and then immediately changes direction. So in this case, we see that price moved up here. So we have this nice bullish candle, and immediately after that, we have this bearish candle. And both the candles are approximately the same size, giving us an impression of railroad tracks. So this is our setup. So here we see that price has moved lower here. It tries to go up, and then we get our railroad reversal here. So this is a good place for us to enter the trade. And since we are looking for price to go lower, our trade will be a short trade. So we enter the trade short here. Either we can enter the trade at the close of this candle here, or we can look for a bit of a pullback for a better entry. Once we enter the trade short, our stop can go on other side of this daily pivot or just on the other side of this candle here. We just want to make sure that we are giving the trade enough room to breathe just in case price decides to go and test this level higher. Once we enter the trade, we stay with the trade as long as price is moving lower, and we can see that there aren't really a lot of bullish candles here. Momentum is to the downside, so we stay with the trade, and price pulls back here, but again, the green candles are very small, suggesting that the momentum is not there for the upside, so we can hold on to our trade, and then we get this big candle to the downside. And at the bottom here, when we get to the next support and resistance level, we see two bullish pin bars back to back. So for 2 hours, price is not able to break that level. So this is a good indication that price could pull back at this point. So good time for us to exit the trade. From entry to exit here, we get 117 pips in our trade. So just to recap, a railroad tracks trade setup is when we have two candles that are approximately the same size, one candle that goes upwards in this case, and the second candle that is a reversal candle that reverses the move from this previous candle. So this type of a setup is called railroad reversal setup, and we enter the trade short here in this example because we're looking for price to go lower here. Our entry can be either at the close of this candle, or we can look for a bit of a pullback here. And our stop would go on the other side of these candles here, because sometimes price can push up higher before it continues lower. And then we stay with the trade as long as price is dropping. Once we get into our next support level here, we have two bullish pin bars, so good point for us to exit the trade. From entry to exit here, we get 117 pips in our trade. So our profit is 117 pips or $1,170 if trading one standard lot.